Today we're checking out another rugged tablet, this time by Alcatel. I want to thank them for sending this over to review on the channel. It's currently about $350, but I'll leave a link down below with current pricing and more information. I believe this comes in two different colors, black or orange. It's got a 10.1 inch full HD display, 1200 by 1920 resolution, 14.4 by 9 aspect ratio, 350 nits brightness. It's got 8 gigabytes of RAM, also has 6 gigabytes of virtual RAM, which would make it about 14 gigabytes with 256 gigabytes of storage. You can also expand it with a 1 terabyte micro SD card. It's also IP68 and IP69K waterproof. Also has a detachable stand. Has a 20,000 milliamp hour battery with 33 watts fast charging. Also has GPS, OTG, and I believe you can use a SIM card in this one as well. Also has military standard 810G certification. Also is on Android 13 and has a MediaTek 8788 processor. Weighs in at about 1,030 grams and is 17.3 millimeters thick. Wow, these guys aren't kidding around with this kickstand. Of course, you get your micro SD card removal tool, user guide and warranty information, USB-C to USB-C charging cable, and your USB-C wall adapter. You can also see it comes with a strap. Also, you've got a little screwdriver and metal piece. Okay, this is probably the heaviest tablet that I've held, and probably one of the thickest as well. As you can see, it's got a real rugged military style design here on the back. Feels like it's in a heavy duty case, but no, that's just the back of the tablet. To me, it looks like you could use these little pieces to screw in each side. Then you could attach your strap accessories. Probably one of the best looking kickstands I've seen on a tablet. Once you put the kickstand on, this thing looks really rugged, sort of industrial style, super heavy duty. Looks like you could even use this to hang from stuff. Here on the right hand side is your power and volume buttons. Then you get your charging port and micro SD card. They're on the opposite side. You can see there's a flap covering the charging port and the micro SD card slot. Sort of interesting shape for the camera on the back. It appears to lay pretty flat, even with that kickstand on the back. When setting up on here, you've also got face unlock. Pretty interesting wallpaper on here. Kind of matches the design on the back of the tablet. Looks pretty much like stock Android as far as the software goes. You can tell the icons are a little bit customized. Left of the home screen, you've got the Google Discover newsfeed. Doesn't look like you've got an app drawer by default, but it looks like you can change that in the settings. And there's really not a lot of apps pre-installed on here. Most of the ones from Google. And then you've got a few extra things like sound recorder, SIM toolkit, clock, FM radio, flashlight, camera, calculator, up in the notification shade. Pretty typical stuff here. Bluetooth, flashlight, airplane mode, do not disturb, sound, auto rotate, battery saver, location, screencast, screen record, screenshot, nightlight, underwater, hotspot, dark theme, scan QR code, and nearby share. But then of course you can add some other items here as well, like extra dim, focus mode, bedtime mode, data saver, alarm, that kind of stuff. You can also switch it from gesture navigation to 3-button. So far it's only using about 7% of storage. Really nice, they give you 256. Definitely above average compared to other tablets in this category. Now this is Widevine L3, so you're only gonna get SD playback resolution on apps like Netflix. Upscaled 4K resolution on YouTube videos though. As you can see from the Geekbench scores, this is not going to be a high-end tablet. Sort of what you would expect though from a tablet in this category. Not going to be the best or most powerful tablet out there. And you will notice it takes a little longer for some games to load. I also had a weird internet issue when playing Asphalt 9 that I haven't seen before. Although we did have some internet issues here recently, so I'm not sure if that was part of the problem or not. And even though the graphics and frame rate settings, PUBG Mobile are pretty decent, you can tell while playing it's pretty entry level with some jagged lines on the edges. It's definitely playable, just could look a little bit better in my opinion. I also ran my typical battery drain test, and this is one area where this tablet is not messing around. After 10 hours, it was only down to about 40%. It was only using about 6% per hour, and this tablet lasted over 17 hours before dying at 100% screen brightness, which is easily the longest battery life I've tested for a tablet so far. But you also have to keep in mind that 350 nits brightness is not as bright as some of the competition, so I can see why this one should last a little bit longer, but still really good battery life on here. You've got a speaker on each side of the tablet, and I've got to say it's definitely louder than I was expecting. Has really nice clarity as far as the vocals go. Could use a little more bass, but that's pretty typical with tablets. Here's a quick sample just to give you an idea of what they sound like.
And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
As far as the cameras go, you've got a 16 megapixel lens on the back and a 16 megapixel on the front. Now, as far as the camera app goes, you've got video, picture, beauty, mono. Under more, you've got night, pro, and scan. You can shoot up to 1080p resolution for video recording, and here's just a few samples of photo and video, just to give you an idea of what the quality is like on this tablet. Looks like photo quality is pretty much what you would expect on a tablet like this. Probably good enough to get you by or to use in a Zoom meeting or a video conference call if you had to. Just make sure you have good lighting because this definitely struggles in lower light situations. But obviously you're gonna get better results from your phone. Hopefully this gave you a little closer look at the RT6 rugged tablet by Alcatel. Overall, it definitely has some interesting features that you don't get on other tablets. If you like tablets, phones, and other tech, I've got quite a few more videos I'm working on, so you'll want to look out for those upcoming videos. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.